This has got to happen because even if no one gets on it, it makes it so that I don't have to upload the video. You guys understand that? Do you understand that when I do this Zoom, this YouTube live, the video and the program or the presentation, this session that we're having this evening is automatically, okay? It's automatically loaded onto the Stable Dow Legacy YouTube channel. So every time you guys are asking for the recording, you can always go there to get it, because as soon as the call ends, boom, it's going to be right there. Okay. Ta-da! It's going to be right there. So you don't have to ask for the recording anymore. It's going to be there. And we usually put a post out. So co-host, we might want to make a little change to that post that we put out, because the post that we put out when people ask where they can get a recording of the video of this session, we put out a link to show where they can get to the YouTube channel. So we still want to do that, but that post is also saying that it's going to be available within 3 hours, because I would have to go through the process of rendering it and then, uploading it to the YouTube channel. So when we put the post out now, just give them the link. You don't have to say that it's going to be up there in 3 hours, because it's going to be there instantly. In fact, if you go there right now, it's going to be there live streaming. So that's exciting. So that's a little tidbit of information for you guys tonight. All right. So starting back from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tammy Jackson, and I'm so glad to have you guys here with me, my WAAS family. I just appreciate you guys so much. It is 3 o'clock in the morning here for me right now. I'm in the UAE as a result of being at the Satoshi Square table, which was a phenomenal time. There's several people that attended the Square table that are still here in the UAE, and we're doing different things, having meetings, and just enjoying each other's time while they're still here. I'll be here until the 16th of this month. So I'll be, coming at you from the UAE up until that time. And, doing some other things, taking care of some business and working with Sam and Conrad and some of the other people, just kind of making myself useful while I'm here. So this is where I'm going to be for the next couple of weeks. And I'm excited about that. But what I'm really excited about tonight, when I first came on, I thought, of course, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so usually when I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is not unusual for me to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not up at 3 o'clock in the morning in front of people presenting and talking and trying to, be upbeat and just, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing things, piddling around, doing things, and maybe doing some work on my computer or whatever. But coming before people is not usually what I'm doing at 3 a.m., but it's all good. I'm excited. And like I said, like I always tell you, that every time I come before, my family, it just changes things. Like a little switch goes off. When I'm thinking I'm tired and don't feel up to it, a little switch goes off. And that's the truth. It happens every single time. It happens every single time, just getting before you guys. So I'm excited about that. So what I want to do is what we usually do is give everybody the opportunity to say hello. You guys act like it's 3 o'clock in the morning for you.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tommy.
Hello.
Hi, Tammy.
Oh,
You're so amazing.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Tammy.
hi.
Oh, gorgeous. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hold it ground.
So good
Thank
to
you
see
for loving
you
us.
and hear you. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. If you have some people that you want to come on, we have an awesome presentation that's going to take place tonight. You should really be excited about it. I am. So if we want to bring some more people onto this call, they should probably come onto the call early on. Who did this big high? Solomon. I love that. That knows that Solomon is up, and he is certainly waking me up as well with this big high here in the chat. Thank you, Solomon. Appreciate that. So bring, go and tell a couple of people to come on and get on the call tonight. Come on, tell them, come on. Throw the link over to them. Tell them, come on, just hop on, just hop on. We have, Keith Jones is going to be presenting with us tonight. And you guys, you probably already know this, but I'm going to tell you again that Keith has ranked up and hit Sheba. He hit Sheba. So let's just give Keith a big shout out for his achievement. That's like major, guys. Keith is his
Congratulations, Keith.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Keith.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Keith.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or you can still
Congratulations, Keith. It should have been me.
go, Keith.
Congratulations, kids.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you.
Yeah, it's exciting. Exciting. So big congratulations is due to Keith here tonight because he ranked up to Sheba, and he's doing it just the day before he actually is presenting to the community. I believe this happened yesterday. Is that right, Keith? That happened yesterday, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, so that happened yesterday. I'm so excited, and I learned about it later on. You left me a message, and I'm telling you, and if you guys left me a message and I haven't gotten to you, I promise I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to you because I've just been moving around so much, and it's hard to kind of text and you're walking and moving, and then you got to put it down because you got to listen. So stuff has been happening, and I just haven't really been, I even got some people out there that I got to process some KYCs for, so I'm going to get to all of that because I'm now in a space, I'm in, in a hotel that I'm going to be in and stable for the next 2 weeks that I'm here. So I'm going to be able to be still, because I was kind of moving from one place to another. So now I'm stable, and I'm going to be getting to all that stuff, like really working and getting my stuff done. So, but saying all that to say that Keith, messaged me like yesterday morning. Okay. He messaged me yesterday morning. I didn't even get his message until tonight. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That shouldn't be happening. That just made my day to get that message, and then I went out there and I saw the post, I knew before y'all knew. Y'all saw the post probably before I did. So you actually knew before I knew, but I could have known before you knew because he called me, but I just didn't get the message, and that's kind of corny, so I had to be, cognizant and excited about those things because Keith, is partnering with me. And I get excited when people on my team are ranking up. It's like, that's exciting news. That's stuff that I need to know, like right offhand. And he availed me to that, but I just didn't take heed. But I'm going to make sure I'm on it. But anyway, we got Sue here that is on the call. He's on the call. It's 2 a.m. for him. So he's feeling me. And he gets on my calls like frequently. So Sue here, thank you so much for taking, and staying awake at 2 o'clock in the morning, and all of you that are up. Some of you are up at 12 midnight in different countries and different time zones. So I appreciate that, and Keith appreciates it as well. But before I bring Keith on, I just want to remind anybody that doesn't know who he is to remind you that this is a man right here, which is not a surprise that he ranked up to Sheba. I'm not surprised at all that he is like the first person from my team to rank up. I'm not surprised at that at all because, his reputation precedes him. He and his brother, Kevin, the Power Twins, they make things happen. They are movers and shakers. And he's been doing that, since, we connected, they make things happen. People gravitate toward them because of the history and the trail that they have left behind to let everybody know how serious they are about this industry, about this business, and about, the things that they have done in the past and the experience that they bring to the table, together. I mean, it's one thing to just, be you. And, if you have a spouse that's really working with you, that's really good as well. But when you have two minds like Keith and Kevin that come together, that know this industry so well, the Power Twins is certainly very, very appropriate for a title for them, because they do bring the power and they do bring the magic. So I am so glad to be partnering with Keith. And, now I'm even really more excited that he has ranked up to Sheba because now he's got a little bit more extra gas in his tank. Not that he needed it to move forward, but it just happens anyway. When you rank up, you get excited about things. So Keith, once again, congratulations to you. And I'm going to let Keith go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and knock this presentation out of the park like he normally does. And then we'll come back on the other side and we'll have some more conversations and answer any questions. So Keith, go ahead and take it away. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone for your congratulations. And, you know, Tammy says some wonderful things about me, but the fact of the matter is that the reason why I got involved with this company is because of her. You know, I studied her from afar from a previous company that we were a part of. I wasn't part of her team, but I saw where, you know, her leadership, she's a true definition of a servant leader, you know, and that means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to each and every one of you because she serves not only her team, but the community as well. And so when I got a chance to hear about this company and saw that Tammy was one of the key players, you know, I said, that's someone that I want to follow. That's someone I want to partner with. And so my brother and I, we made the decision to come on board with this incredible company that you're going to hear about and to partner with Tammy. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen. Hold on for 1 second. So, okay, a message just came up. Starting share screen will start other participant compound computer sound share. Do you want to continue? I guess I can. Okay. Okay, Tammy, can everyone see my screen?
Yep, it's coming. There it is.
Okay, great. Let me put it in presentation mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, you know, I've been thinking about, you know, when I joined this company, you know, what it really meant to me. What is We Are All Satoshi all about? And I came up with, this is my definition as far as what We Are All Satoshi is all about. And let me read what it says. We Are All Satoshi is a company of people from all walks of life, from all over the world, coming together, building together, working together for a common cause to provide the best financial opportunities under one umbrella. And that is powerful. We're on a mission to build wealth. That's what We Are All Satoshi is all about. So if you're hearing this information for the first time, if you're a guest, you are absolutely in the right place at the right time. All right, so We Are All Satoshi is securing liquidity, ensuring sustainability. Okay, we want to be here for the long run, but I do want to let you know, you're going to find out during this presentation, this company has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, and that's important because you want to know that if you're a guest and you make the decision to join us, right, that you're going to know exactly where you are. We're at the very beginning, and how many know that when you get into an opportunity, timing and positioning, you want to be in at the beginning. We're at the beginning, right? It has a middle and has an end. What is the end? You're going to find out very shortly that we have approximately about, I would say about 14 months to really, for you to come on board and really make things happen, build. We're going to be right there with you all the way, holding your hands to help you reach your financial goals. Does that make sense? All right. And proof of reserve, you're going to hear about that very shortly and what that means. Okay. So with that being said, okay, we all know as we, you know, because we're talking about building wealth, right? And so we all know how to make money, and I can prove it to you. How many of you work a job, or you know someone who worked a job, right? Or you worked a job in the past. Maybe you have a business, right? So you're making money. But let me share with you the key to building wealth. The key to building wealth is your money making you money. Your money is working for you. That is really the key to building wealth. And so there are several ways that you can have your money working for you. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, you know, maybe you have a 401k plan. Maybe your money's making you money through mutual funds, commodities, cryptocurrency, the stock market, real estate, gold and silver. These are all ways where you can invest and your money is making you money. It's working for you. Does that make sense? And what I did was I did some research for you guys. And I wanted to find out over the last decade, what were the top ways that you could have invested? And look what's number one by far, Bitcoin. And you're going to see in a minute why Bitcoin is so important to We Are All Satoshi, this company, right? And then you have Tesla, Netflix, Domino's. But Watch this, guys. If you take all of these top investments that you could have invested in and add them all up, it still wouldn't even come close to the type of return on investment had you invested in Bitcoin. Now, if you're taking notes, you may want to write this down, right? The top 3 ways to build wealth. Number 1 is passive income. Number 1 is compounding. And number 2 is compounding. Number 3 is residual income. Why am I sharing this with you? Because you're going to hear this company puts you in a position to earn the top 3 ways, all 3 ways to build wealth today. So you might be saying, if you hearing this for the first time, well, Keith, what is passive income? Passive income is you're earning money while you sleep. How many would like to be earning money while you're sleeping, while you're at play, while you're at work? Literally, for not doing anything, you're making money. And then you have compounding. Compounding is your money making you money. It is really the key to building wealth. Your money is making you money. It's like it's going to work for you, right? And then you have residual income, doing the work one time, right? Doing something one time and you keep getting paid. I like what my brother says. He says, if you really understood the power of residual income, you would run through a brick wall to get it. How many would like to do something one time and keep getting paid? But again, the key out of these 3 is compounding your money. So let me give you an example of the power of compound wealth, compounding your earnings, right? In this example, if I told you that I would give you a penny and that penny would double every day for 30 days, or I would give you $10,000 every day for the next 30 days, which would you choose? Now, be honest, because I know without even thinking, I'm going to take the $10,000 every day for the next 30 days, right? Well, let me give you an example. This is a great example of compounding your money. So let's take a look at a penny doubling every day compared to $10,000 every day for the next 30 days. So you start off with 1 penny, and day 2, it doubles to 2 pennies. Then day 3 goes to 4 pennies, then 8, 16 cents, 32 cents. By the time that you got to day 15, halfway through, you would have a penny doubling it would be at $163.84, while the 10,000 would be at $150,000. Now, at that point, you're probably saying to yourself, man, I knew I made the right decision, right? But let's keep going. Day 16, that penny doubles to $327.68. Now you're at $160,000 on the 10,000. But if you go all the way down to day 30, watch this. That penny doubling every day is now at $5,368,000 and change, and the 10,000 is at 300,000. That means that if we all chose that 10,000 every day for the next 30 days, we would have missed out on over $5 million. Guys, this is a great example of the power of compounding your money. And you're going to see shortly that this company puts you and I in a position to compound our earnings. So the key again to building wealth is compound interest. So let's talk about this company that I'm so excited to share with you. We are all Satoshi. And the person that's leading the way, that's at the helm, the CEO, is a gentleman by the name of Mr. Sam Lee. Now, you can do your research, right? I believe that documentation beats conversation. You can go to, there's a great article right here. You can go to this site right here and find out more about Mr. Sam Lee. But let me give you some history, right? There are a handful of people that they consider the pioneers of the cryptocurrency industry. And that's the industry, guys, that you're going to hear about and learn about. We're in the cryptocurrency industry, right? And if you don't know, cryptocurrency has created more millionaires over the last decade than any other country, investment that you could have made by far, guys, right? And he's considered one of the pioneers of this industry. As a matter of fact, there's a documentary on the pioneers, the key leaders in the crypto space, right? And Sam Lee is one of those individuals. That documentary is on Netflix, and the key is it's like he's on a Mount Rushmore of individuals leading the way as far as in the crypto space. Now, the thing I like about Mr. Sam Lee, guys, He's very transparent, okay? He's right there in the trenches, right? On a daily basis. Where do you find a CEO that's in the trenches working with us, helping us, right? Leading the way with knowledge, understanding, commitment to make sure that each and every one of us will be successful financially. To me, that's important, and I know it's important to you as well. So let's talk about some things that we are all Satoshi will be providing. We're going to be having our own Satoshi wallet. Guys, that's important. Why? Because you want to have something that you can store your cryptocurrency, right? And that's what a wallet, a cryptocurrency wallet, and it's our own Satoshi wallet, guys. And if you're new to cryptocurrency, it's okay. We have leaders that will help you every step of the way, including myself, my brother, Tammy. We have so many leaders that will help you every step of the way if you're new to cryptocurrency, right? But you got to be in it because it's the future to building wealth, and it's here today. And then we have the Satoshi DX, guys. That's where if you want to be swapping different cryptocurrencies, right? The key here with that we're coming out with is that pricing, right? A lot of times when you go to these different swaps, right, it's pretty pricey if you don't know. But we're going to be given the best pricing as far as being able to swap your cryptocurrency. And then you have the Satoshi exchange, right? And this is where you'll be able to go on the We Are All Satoshi exchange, right? And be able to do different transactions on this exchange. And that's important, right? When you're dealing with cryptocurrency. So all this is coming down the pipeline very soon. And then we have the proof of reserve, the Vault Horizon. What is that? Well, let me read what it says. The method of proof of reserve is used by cryptocurrency exchanges and other financial institutions to demonstrate that the necessary asset to back the funds they have in their custody are held. Here's the key: it is a critical component of trust and transparency building within the cryptocurrency industry, as it ensures that customers' assets are secured and accounted for. Now, you might be saying, well, Keith, what does that mean for me? Okay, let me put it in layman terms. What it means to you is that your funds, right, that you are investing in this company, your funds are protected. It's secured, okay? And it's not secured by We Are Satoshi. What the company has done, what Sam Lee has done, is he went out and he hired 2 third-party companies, not just any 2 third-party companies, but the top 2 companies to secure our funds, right? One is called Certec, the #1 security company out there in the crypto space, and Chainlink, guys. And so that means that you can be assured that your funds are protected. But here's what's also powerful about that. As we're building towards building our wealth, right? A portion of your earnings that you're going to find out about is going to be in Bitcoin. Now, you just heard me say that Bitcoin over the last decade is what? The number one as far as building wealth, creating more millionaires than any other type of asset that you could have invested in. Isn't it powerful to know that a percentage of your earnings is going to go towards building Bitcoin for you? And that's going to be increasing on an everyday basis for you. You're going to find out more about how that works. Keep that in mind. It's powerful. So let's switch gears and talk about treasure chest offerings, right? And so the company has have coins, their own tokens called the WAAS tokens. WAAS is short for We Are All Satoshi, right? And so they have allocated 10 billion WAAS tokens. And once you come on board, you're going to be able to get a portion of this 10 billion WAAS tokens, right? And here's how it works. It's going to be broken down into 2 sections. The Genesis block that you see here is going to be 1 billion WAAS tokens. And then the growth block will be next, and it's going to be 9 billion WAAS tokens. We're right now, as I shared with you earlier, we're in the beginning stages. So we're in the Genesis block. But you're going to find out once you're on board and you start not only getting a certain amount based on your investment, a certain amount of WAAS tokens, right? But that's going to be increasing as you build towards your wealth. I'm going to show you how that works. So the question that you want to ask yourself is, how many of these WAAS tokens that you want for you and your family? You're going to see why that's important. So let's talk about the Genesis block. That's what we're in now, okay? And the Genesis block is the 1 billion WAAS tokens, right? And you're going to be able to 2x and 3x your WAAS tokens, right? And here's how it works. Follow me on this. So they're going to allocate the first phase, right? The dispersal phase, stage 1, is going to allocate 500 million WAAS tokens, 500 million. And once you make your investment, whether it's $100 or whether it's $100,000 or whatever the amount, $5,000, whatever that amount is, you're going to get it by 2 times that amount. So let's say if it's 1,000, well, 2x is 2,000. If it's 100, 2x is 200. So they will double whatever your investment is in WAAS tokens. And as you see here, the WAAS tokens allocation price is equivalent to $1. And what I've been seeing is the WAAS tokens has been increasing in value just about on a daily basis. Now, dispersal stage 2, the next 500 of the 1 billion Genesis block is they're going to 3x that. So that means you start off, once you get started, they're going to double the amount of your investment in WAAS tokens. And then dispersal stage 2, when they disperse the next 500, right? 500 million, they're going to 3x it. So if it was 1,000, what's 3 times 1,000? That would be 3,000. If it was 100 that you invested, well, 3 times that would be what? 300. Am I making sense? Right? And then they're going to be adding an affiliate program, right? Where you can register for this affiliate program absolutely for free. And why is that powerful? Because this affiliate program will allow you to, you can have traders, they're going to have traders, professional traders, right? Where they're going to be trading pips and signals. What does that mean? That means that they're trading, right, to make money, right, through their trading experience, and we'll be able to mirror, right, or copy their pips and trades that they're making. So we don't have, that means we don't have to have the experience. We just copycat what they're doing to make money. Now, let me share with you how powerful that is. I've been with 2 different companies where I had to pay anywhere from $99 to $139 a month, right, to have this type of service, right, and mirror their trades, copy their trades. And it was pretty powerful, right? But I had to pay a monthly fee to do that. We're going to give it to you for free. So you might be saying, well, Keith, that sounds good, but man, I want to really see the money. Can you show me the money? You said that this is about positioning ourselves to become financially independent, create wealth. That's what we're about, right? Well, I'm going to show you the money. So get ready, get ready, get ready. So let's talk about getting started with the basic subscription. You can get started for as little as $100, right? And if you do that, you would have what is called a basic subscription. But what you really want to have is you want to have a premium subscription, right? And how do you become a premium subscriber and have a premium subscription? It's very simple. Follow me. So you can get started. Let's say in this diagram that this is you at the top. And to become a premium subscriber, all you have to do is introduce one person on your left and one person on your right, and you're a premium. How powerful is that? Now, if you're that person that says, well, wait a minute, Keith, do I have to recruit people? Do I have to find people to come in? What if I just want to do it for myself? Okay, well, if you're that person, yes, you can be a secret person that don't share with anyone. You can be that person. So watch this. Here's what you can do to still qualify. You can come in as a basic subscriber, right? And you can sponsor yourself on the left and sponsor yourself again on the right. So you don't have to introduce anyone if you choose not to. You can be that person that sponsors yourself on the left and on the right, meaning that you can have multiple accounts and you still qualify. How powerful is that? So let's talk about earning passive and residual income, right? I shared with you earlier that the 3 ways to build wealth is what? Passive income, residual income, and compounding. I'm going to share with you the passive and the residual side of earning with this company. Are y'all ready? Okay, so when you talk about the passive income, right, and how you can earn, remember I shared with you earlier that there are different ways that you can earn where your money is working for you, right? It could be a savings account, it could be a 401k plan, it could be stocks, it could be bonds, it could be investing in cryptocurrency, it could be gold and silver, right? Different ways that your money is making you money. That's passive, right? You make an investment and your money is working for you. That's the passive side. Well, what if I told you that there was a company that would not pay you anywhere from 1% to 15% a year? What if I told you there was a company that would pay you, I want you to hear this, anywhere from 365% to as much as 730% a year? Would that be something that you would want to know more about? Well, guess what? We Are All Satoshi puts you in a position to earn 365% to as much as 730% a year. How many would agree that 365 to 730% is a lot better, you know, on a yearly basis, is a lot better than 1 to 15% a year? You don't have to be a mathematician to know that that's a game changer. Now, the basic subscriber, okay, if you're just a basic subscriber, meaning that you came in, right, and you get a position, right, this company will pay you 1% daily. So you might be saying, well, Keith, where did you get that 365%? It's simple. What's 1 times 365? That's 365% for the year. Well, Keith, where did you get that 730%? It's simple. When you become a premium subscriber, and I showed you how easy it is to become a premium subscriber, what's 2% times 365? That's just 730% a year. Are you with me? Are you hearing me? That's powerful. So if you're looking for ways to invest, you're seeing the best opportunity for you and your family to be a part of We Are All Satoshi. Now, this here, I like to say we have something for everyone, because you might be saying, well, Keith, you only talked about the $100 to get started. What if I wanted to invest more? Well, here's your chance. We have something for everyone. You can get started with as little as $100, you know, maybe dip your toe in the water. We also have the Vega, which is $300. We have the Orbital, $700. We have the Cosmos, $1,500, the Stellar, $3,100, the Galaxy, $6,300, the Nebula, $12,700, and the $25,500 is the Cosmic. That is the one that I chose, right? Then we have the Polaris, $51,100, the Quantum, $102,300, and the Multiverse, $204,700. You choose and decide where you want to get started, right? But here's the key also. You can get started and then say, well, Keith, what if I get started with a lower package, maybe the 100, the 300, or 700, or the 1500, but I decide later on that I want to get a bigger package? You can do that. You can get as many packages as you want. In case in point, I have several of these packages. Now, the maximum earnings, right, that whichever one that you choose, right, they're going to 3x that amount. So for example, if you choose, let's say if you chose the Cosmo, the 1500, well, they're going to 3x that, your earnings, meaning that you can earn up to $4,500, because 3 times 1500 is $4,500. Does that make sense? If you chose let's say if you chose the, you know, and we have people that have done it, right? Chose the 102,000. So now you're looking at over 304,000, right? That they will, again, 3x, whatever amount that you choose, they will 3x that amount in earnings that you can earn with the company. So that's pretty powerful. Now you might be saying, well, Keith, does that mean that if whatever package that I choose, once I've earned 3 times that amount, that's it? Yes, your earnings will end, but here's the good news. You can repurchase. So let's say, again, I'll use the 1500, for example, you earn $4,500, right? And that can happen within, you know, depending on how fast you want to build it. And that's where we come in, as we'll come in and show you different ways, strategies to really build it as quickly as possible, right? It can happen within 2 to 3 months. It can happen within 6 months, right? But we'll show you different strategies on how to build it as fast as possible. But now, once you reach that amount, you 3x your earnings, you can come right back around and repurchase that same package, or you can get a different package, a higher one or lower one. You decide what works best for you. Pretty cool. Now, the basic and premium subscribers can boost / top up their accounts and will receive, depending on if you're at 1% or 2%, meaning if you're a basic, that's the 1%. If you're a premium, that's the 2%. You can boost it up. What does that mean, Keith? Well, it means that, let's say, I'm going to use the $1,500 package in this example. Let's say you started with the $1,500, and then you say, you know what? I want to boost that up, right? Because here's what's going to happen. Whichever package, when you're earning that 1 or 2% daily, right? That's daily. That's coming in daily, right? At the end of the week on Monday, based on that amount that you were earning on a daily basis, that's going to hit your account, right? And so let's say if it was, the 1,500, and on Monday you had another, I don't know, let's say 150, right? 125, or whatever that amount is. You can decide to withdraw that amount. Yes, you can withdraw on a daily basis if you so choose, or you can do what we call boost or top that amount. What does that mean? That's where you're adding that amount to your initial investment, right? I refer to it as that's the compounding effect, right? Your money is now making money. You're adding to what you already put in. Does that make sense, right? And remember what I said, the key to building wealth is what? Compounding your money. Also, as we refer to it, boost or topping up your account. Now, here's the cool thing about it as well. Every time that you top up, right, subscribers will get more WAAS tokens on each booster on topping up their subscription. So remember when I shared with you earlier that in addition to their 3x in your earnings that you can earn up to, you're going to get 2x in WAAS tokens. They're going to 2x your investment. Well, every time that you top up, you're also going to get, you're topping up your WAAS tokens, and they will 2x that amount as well. Pretty cool. So this is where the compounding effect takes place. So follow me on this. Anytime that you whatever your investment is, and anytime that you are adding to that investment, and you're now receiving that 1% and that 2% on top of that, your money now is making money, okay? And that's coming in on a daily basis. But there's another way that you can also earn, and it's called the kickbacks, the introducer kickbacks. Keith, how does that work? Follow me on this, because you're going to receive, once you qualify, you're going to start receiving 5% on top of the 1% and 2%. Here's how it works. Follow me. So let's say that this is you, this purple person, right? And you went out and got qualified by sponsoring one on the left and one on the right. Again, that could be you coming in twice. You could be you on the left and you on the right, right? And then to qualify for this 5%, watch how easy this is. All you have to do is sponsor one more person, right? And you now qualify for that 5%. And guess what? That one additional person can be you again, just you getting an additional account, right? That could be you coming in. Let's say you can come in at 100, 300, 700, you decide, right? And then you come in again and again, left and right. Now you qualify as a premium, right? Qualify for that 2%. And then you become one more time. That could be, you choose another package to come in, 100, 300, you decide, right? My recommendation is get with your sponsor, the person that introduced you, and let them show you the best way to maximize the structure or game plan. Does that make sense, right? But once you have one more person, that could be you, now that person and every person after that, or if you get multiple accounts, that could be you, you, and you, or you do refer some people, every time that happens, that third person on qualifies you for a 5% kickback. Pretty powerful. And so, Keith, how does that work? Well, let's say that this third person here, they got the $1,500 package. Well, now all you have to do is say numbers, 5% times 1,500 times 5%. That goes to you if you're the sponsor. Now, to introduce the kickbacks, right? You also earn on the boosters, the top-ups. Keith, what do you mean? Well, watch this. Follow me because this is powerful. This is getting exciting, right? So this person, right? Let's say it's the third person. Let's say it's me. You introduce me. I'm excited. I come on board, right? And I get the 51,500 package, right? I'm sorry, I got the 25,500 package, right? Well, you know you're going to earn 5% of that. You're excited, right? But you're going to be even more excited because every time I top up, right? So my daily returns are coming in on that on a daily basis. Monday, that money hits my account and I see, wow, you know what? I'm going to top that amount up. And every time I top up, you earn 5% every time. What if you have more people that you introduce, or you got another account, and now every time you or that person top up 5%. So every person, third person on that you or you get multiple accounts, every time that's topping up, right? Because we're taking advantage of the compounding effect, our money making money, you're earning that 5%. You don't have to understand everything, but all you got to know is money just is coming in all kind of ways for you, right? As one of my mentors used to say, if you don't have to understand everything, just cash the check. But this is not a check that you're getting paid in crypto. And if you know, crypto is the #1 way to build wealth today. And I get this question a lot. So let me share with you right away if you're a guest. Well, Keith, if I'm getting paid in crypto, what does that really mean? Does that mean I can take my crypto and I can exchange it for money, for cash? Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, because once you withdraw it to your wallet, guess what? You can now have it go to and if you don't know how to do it, again, we show you how to do it. We can have it go to your checking account. Does that make sense? Now, there's another way that you make money with We Are Satoshi. I know you're probably saying, man, there's all kind of ways that I'm making money with We Are Satoshi. Yes, remember, it's about building and creating wealth for you and your family. So another way that you get is called the check match bonus. Well, Keith, how does that work? Well, let me read what it says. When you sponsor one person on your subscriber, that's someone that you introduce, and that could be you, right? Or someone that you know on your left and one on your right, right? And I just showed you, you want to become a premium by what? Having one on your left and one on your right. Guess what? You qualify now for a 10% check match. Follow me, guys. So you know what that means? That means that you could be earning that 1% daily. You could be earning that 2% daily. That 5% can be coming in at least once a week or even more than that. And now you have a 10% that could be kicking in on a weekly basis or maybe every other day. But imagine getting 1, 2, 5, and 10% that's hitting your account, and you decide whether you want to withdraw that money that's coming in or do you want to compound, top it up. Am I making sense? Powerful. And again, we have leaders that's going to help you to really give you the best strategy to build wealth. So now, if you're that type of person that's Keith, and you're saying, Keith, I like what I'm hearing, you know, I know that these type of opportunities, even though it's passive, I don't have to refer anyone, I don't have to build a team to make money. But what if I'm that person that I like building teams, that I know a lot of people, right? I want to share with other people. Well, if you do that, you can start to rank up. We call it ranking up, right? And here's what happens. Follow me on this, right? When you start out, that 10% matching bonus, they have to cap it at $300 daily. Not $300 a month, not $300 a week, but $300 daily. So that means the money that you generate on the 10% match, you can earn up to $300 every single day. They have to cap it at that, because if they don't, the company will go bankrupt, right? So we don't want that. So they cap it at 300, but there's a way that you can earn more by, as you're starting to build your money that you're earning, right? By maybe referring others, right? And so how that happens is this. You heard that I hit the rank of Sheba. I want to thank my team for helping me reach that goal, right? So if you reach Sheba, right? And how do you do that? When you have a volume of 100,000, right? So that's people coming in, choosing different packages, right? And when you have a volume of 100 on your left and 100 on your right, right now, instead of $300 daily, you can earn up to $360 every single day on the check match. And they're going to give you a $1,000 reward bonus in Shiba tokens. Now, guys, understand how powerful that is. When you're looking at all these different coins here, you want to have a financial portfolio where these are the top cryptocurrencies. You want to have these in your portfolio. How do you get them? By ranking up. So to get to the next rank of Tron, right, is when you have hit 250,000 in volume on your left and right, and you get a $2,000 reward bonus in Tron, and now your daily check match goes to $420 on a daily basis. So as you, and you might be saying, well, Keith, how long would it take me to potentially hit these different ranks? We have people in their first 60 days. That's the company's going on about 60 days now. So again, we're at the very beginning stages, and we have people that have hit not only Shiba, not only Tron, not only Doge, but we have people that hit Cardano and Ripple in their first 60 days. So is it possible for you? Absolutely. That's what we're here for, to help you every step of the way. So as you start going down the ranks, it shows you here what is the qualifications and how much you can qualify on the check match bonuses on a daily basis. So imagine hitting Bitcoin rank and you can qualify for up to $1,500 daily on the check match bonuses alone, right? And they give you a $1 million bonus in Bitcoin. So imagine, and this is not a marathon. I'm sorry, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. So you go at the pace that's comfortable for you. And as you start to hit these different ranks, right? How awesome is that going to be to have the top cryptocurrencies in your financial portfolio? And guys, I want to let you in on a little secret. Okay, the financial experts are projecting that cryptocurrency is getting ready to have a bull run. What's a bull run? We're in a bear market right now. I believe that the bull run is going to happen in 2024, right? Where they're saying that cryptocurrency is going to skyrocket. So this is why you want to be in now, position yourself and start qualifying for these cryptocurrencies. So when we hit that bull run and cryptocurrency skyrockets, you can have all of these coins in your portfolio. Am I making sense? So this is what I just shared with you, is the Ascension Club bonuses that you can qualify. You want to ascend on your way to qualifying for those cryptocurrencies and those bonuses. Now, here's the cool thing about it. As you qualify, right, for these different ranks, you can qualify for more than one rank in a given month. What does that mean? That means that you can actually qualify for Shiba and Tron in the same month. And if you're really a go-getter, you might be that person that qualifies for Shiba, Tron, and Doge in one single month. It's not easy, but it's possible. Does that make sense? So here's just showing you all the different ranks. And every time you hit a rank, Shiba, $1,000 bonus, Tron, 2,000, Doge, 3,000, all the way up to, where's that? The Bitcoin, a $1 million bonus. Okay, let's talk about rules as we head towards the finish line. Stay with me on this because this is important. Okay, rule number 1, subscribers are eligible to qualify for rewards from multiple clubs every month. That's what I just shared with you. So you can qualify for not one, but two, but multiple awards in a given month. Number 2, you can claim Ascension Club rewards for a particular rank only once. So once you hit the Shiba rank, you can only qualify for that rank one time. Once you hit the next rank, you can only qualify for that one time, and they will pay you out for that one time. Number 3, tokens or coins will be given as rewards to Ascension Club achievers with the type of cryptocurrency determined by the rank. So I just shared with you, based on the rank that you qualify for, will determine what type of coin that you receive. The Shiba, the Tron, the Doge, Ripple, Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin. It depends on the rank that you hit, right? And Bitcoin rank, this is number 4, Bitcoin rank Ascension Club does not count in the 3X. So what that tells me, right, is that whatever rank that you hit, they're going to 3X that amount. How powerful is that? Now, the only one, this is number 5, Bitcoin rank can achieve multiple times, right? And it's the only one that they won't 3X. But watch this. It's the only one that you can hit multiple times. I just shared with you that the other ones you can only hit one time, but how powerful is it that Bitcoin is the only one that you can hit multiple times? And that's at $1 million. Now, let me give you a little hint. Once you hit Bitcoin rank, it's going to be a lot easier for you to hit it again and again and again. Go for it. So let's talk about terms and conditions. Subscribers have the opportunity to achieve Ascension Club rewards for multiple clubs. We talked about that. Every withdrawal is subject to a fixed 2% admin fee. What does that mean? That means that the company takes out 2% admin fee, right? So, and meaning that it's already taken out. Every time you earn, 2% is taken out automatically, right? So we don't even miss it. And that's fair, because how many would agree that the company, they have to make money too, right? That's a no-brainer. Staking rewards are credited every week on Mondays. So what does that mean? That means that whichever package or packages that you choose, you know that you're going to be getting anywhere from 1 to 2% on that package, on that investment every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And then on Mondays, whatever the amount those daily returns add up to, right, it's going to hit your account on Mondays. And you decide whether you want to withdraw that amount or you want to top it up, or you can do a combination of both. Now, introducing kickbacks and check match bonuses. Once you start qualifying for that, it's credited to your account on a daily basis. So that means that once you qualify, it hits your account the same day, and you can decide to withdraw that amount or top it up, or as I call it, compound. Ascension Club rewards will be credited every first Monday of the month. So once you hit your first rank and thereafter, every first Monday of the month, you will get those the bonuses, that 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to $1 million. That comes in the first of every Monday of the month. Now, very, very important. Stay with me. This part is very important. 30% contribution from the overall income will be allocated towards the proof of reserve. Remember when I mentioned earlier, the proof of reserve, that a percentage of your earnings is going into the proof of reserve that's protected and guaranteed in the proof of reserve, right? 30% of that, and it's going to be in Bitcoin. How powerful is that? So that's, I look at it, think of it as like your savings account, because we won't have access to that 30% in Bitcoin that's building every single day. We don't have access to that until 500 days, but the clock has already started ticking. We're down to like 400 or something days, right? And or Bitcoin hitting $100,000, whichever comes first, right? So while we're earning daily and we have the opportunity to withdraw or compound, top up, right? While we're doing that, that's pretty cool, right? That's 70% of our earnings. The other 30% is going into the proof of reserve, so that when that 500 days is up, or Bitcoin hits 100,000, whichever comes first, now we're going to have access to our Bitcoin earnings. And remember what I said, the experts are projecting that we're going into a bull market where cryptocurrency is about to skyrocket. So that's another, that could be another huge return on our monies, on our investments, right? So again, 30% of the subscribers' total income will be allocated to the Vault for Horizon Proof of Reserve. The primary objective of the allocation is to create liquidity for WAAS tokens. So this is powerful and important because it creates liquidity. That's 30% of our earnings going into the proof of reserve towards our Bitcoin investment, right? It creates liquidity, right? And that creates what? Sustainability as well, right? Generating liquidity for WAAS tokens will result in multiple benefits for the community. The benefit provided by WAAS tokens in the community may include increased trading volume, lower volatility, and improved price stability. The allocation fund to the Vault Horizon demonstrates a commitment to supporting the long-term success of the WAAS token ecosystem. The WAAS BEP tokens will be subject to staking for a period of 500 days or until Bitcoin, that's BTC is Bitcoin, reaches the value of 100,000, whichever happens first. This is powerful. The persons, let's give kudos to Sam Lee and his team to come up with an incredible opportunity for each and every one of us. This is huge, guys. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been in this, the Bitcoin since 2020. So I'm not new to this. I've seen a lot of opportunities, and in my humble opinion, This is the one. This is the it that we've been looking for as far as opportunity. Now, you may want to take a snapshot of this, right? Automatic calculation matrix. This lets you know, right, what the type of earnings that you can earn based on your investment or investments. So if you started with the $100 package, okay, you do not qualify for the check match bonus. Keep that in mind, okay? But you will earn on a daily staking, $1 on a daily basis. That's at the 1%, right? WAAS token allocations. Remember, they double your investment on the WAAS token. So 100, double that, that's 200. And then your earnings that you can earn daily, you can earn, they triple that, 3x that, that's 300. If you got the $1,500 package, okay, you can qualify up to $170 in the check match bonuses and $22 daily. And they when they 3x that 1,500, that's 3,000, and your earnings that you can earn up to 4,500 on that 1,500. They 3x your 1,500. So the WAAS tokens is accumulating. We're gonna have access to that in 500 days or Bitcoin hitting $100,000. So that's like going towards your, it's pairing with the Bitcoin in your proof of reserve. And then what we have access to is the potential earnings. That's what we have access to on a daily, weekly basis. Does that make sense? Now, for those who are really serious and say, well, man, I like what I hear, man, I want to get to my wealthy place as soon as possible. I have some additional funds that I can work with. And if you're that person that can start with at least 25,500 like I did, or the 51,100 package, or the 102,300 package, or the 204,700 package, there's benefits. There's benefits to this. So one of the benefits that you will get, whichever one of these packages, they're going to give you, or they're going to start you not at 300 daily on the check match bonuses that you can receive. They're going to start you at 360. So we all would agree that 360 daily that you can earn is better than 300. And then the package that I chose, this one, the 25.5, they give you 5 starters bonus packages, right? Those are 5 $100 packages that they give you. And instead of 2xing your WAAS tokens, they're going to 3x your WAAS tokens. You might be saying, well, Keith, what is that WAAS tokens? What is it going to really mean? Just think more money, more money, more money. That's what it's going to mean, right? More money, more money, more money when we have access to that, right? You can get a selfie with the chairman of the board, the CEO, Mr. Sam Leedy, right? And he will guarantee, watch this, he will guarantee your investment, right? And here's how it works. Okay, he's going to write you a personal check posted 500 days, right? Actually less now, at the bank of your choice, right? And that is powerful, guys. So he's guaranteeing your investment, whether it's the 25,500 or any one of these other packages, he's guaranteeing your money. Now, if you choose the 51,100, everything is the same as the 25,500, but instead of getting 5 starters bonus packages, right? He's giving you 10 starters bonus packages. And here's what you can do. You can have all of those packages in your name, right? Or you can give it to someone that you love and care about. One or more of these packages. The 102,300, 25 starters packages. And then the big one, 204,700, 50 starters packages, guys, that he will give you. And again, I would recommend that you maybe give it to someone that you love and care about. Give some of those packages away to someone that you love and care about. Don't keep them all for yourself, right? One of my principles is it's better to give than receive, right? Successful people understand that principle. It's better to give than receive. All right. So the next stage calls us to the growth block. Remember, we talked about the Genesis. We're in the beginning stages, the Genesis block, but we're going to be moving to the growth block. That's 9 billion WAAS tokens. I don't know all that's coming down the pipeline. I'm hearing that there's going to be some incredible things like dividends coming down the pipeline. And if you know how powerful dividends and what that could mean to your financial portfolio, get ready, guys. So if you're excited about Genesis block, right, and getting WAAS tokens, imagine what it's going to look like when we move to the growth block and 9 billion WAAS tokens. So the saga continues. So what's special about this project, guys? No recruiting is required to get paid. Low startup investment. You can start with as little as $100. No monthly fees required. No auto ship. Your money is making you money anywhere from 1% to 2% daily. And you can compound, we call it topping up, if you so choose. Okay, and that's the key to building wealth. And don't forget about that 5% and that 10% that you can qualify on top of that as well. And we have more emphasis on investment as far as recruiting. But if you say, well, Keith, what do you think, should I introduce others? It's optional, but I highly recommend it. If you want to get to your wealthy place faster, refer some people. We have a simple button to either withdraw earnings or reinvest. Set it and forget it, invest, get paid, no experience is necessary. So guys, this is an absolute no-brainer. I like what one of my mentors said. He said it best. He said, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't do both, right? You choose. Now, if you're one of that persons to say, well, Keith, I'm not a recruiter. Do I have to recruit to make money? No, just do it. Just get started. Well, Keith, I don't have a lot of money. Do I need a lot of money to get started? No, you can dip your toe in the water and get started with as little as $100. Just do it. I don't want to pay a monthly fee. Do I have to pay a monthly fee? No, no monthly fees is required. Just do it. Well, Keith, I don't like selling. I don't like selling products or services. Do I have to sell products or services? No, this could be totally passive. Just do it. Keith, I'm super busy. I don't have a lot of time. Well, guess what? This is perfect for you because you don't need a lot of time. Just do it. Keith, I don't have any experience. Do I need experience to do this? Absolutely not. Okay, if you're totally new to cryptocurrency, guess what? That's where we come in and we're gonna help you every step of the way. Just do it. So I like to say this is excuse proof. We have something for everyone. So let's get started and let's go. So let's recap. The minimum funds you need to open an account, $100, and it's done in USDT TRC20. It's a cryptocurrency that's pegged to the US dollar for dollar. So it's not volatile, doesn't go up or go down. So you get paid, we get paid in USDT TRC20, right? Can I add additional funds? Yes, you can add additional funds anytime you want. How often can you withdraw? Daily. Affiliate earnings referral program. Great. Do I have to refer anyone? It's optional, but I do recommend it. Do I have to recruit or share this with anyone? No. What is the minimum amount to withdraw? $10. How long does it take to get withdrawal payments? Immediately. All right. So the Vault Horizon guide I shared with you earlier is really key. I refer to it as our savings account, right? 500 days, right? And it's now we're down to 400 and I think like maybe 425 days, right? So we're still at the beginning, right? Or Bitcoin hitting 100,000, whichever comes first. Our money is protected again by third parties. The #1 security company, Certec, is protecting our monies, guys. And then Chainlink, right? They're auditing and make sure that our money is protected. That's huge. I know it's important for me, and I know it's important for you as well. Okay, and here we talked about the 30% of our earnings is going into Bitcoin and a proof of reserve. That is powerful. I love this. So Bitcoin, guys, I did a little bit more research for you guys. Look at Bitcoin compared to gold and investing in the S&P, the stock market, right? If you go down to over a 10-year period, again, over 45% return on Bitcoin. And where's 30% of our money going? Bitcoin, not gold, not stocks, but Bitcoin. That's why I'm sharing this slide with you, because if you look at gold over 10 years, over the last 10 years, 58%, pretty cool. You know, S&P 500, 171%, pretty nice, right? But it's not 45,854%. Guys, if you're looking at this, I know what you're probably saying. Keith, man, you talk too much. Man, I was ready to get started when you showed me that 350 to 700% return on my, just tell me what I need to get started. What do I have to do? Get with the person that invited you and say, you are ready to get started, and let's get ready for that bull run that they're projecting. I'm believing it's going to hit. in 2024, which is right around the corner. So 500 days, the clock is ticking, or Bitcoin reaches 100,000, whichever comes first. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And we know what that end is. 500 days or Bitcoin hitting $100,000. So in closing, are you already on board the Bitcoin train? Well, if not, the Bitcoin train is coming to a station near you. And either you're gonna get on board or you're gonna get left behind. You don't wanna be that person that says, man, I heard about this opportunity and I procrastinated. Man, I didn't do it. And now you're hearing about all these people that have had success. And don't be that person that's that wanna, what, coulda, woulda, shoulda person. You don't wanna be that person. Hop on board and let's go. So with that, I wanna thank each and every one of you. And I'm gonna turn it over to my sponsor, the phenomenal Ms. Tammy Jackson.
Wow. Thanks, Keith. How phenomenal was that? Awesome presentation. Definitely love those slides and the emphasis, the embellishments in different places throughout the presentation. You guys certainly should have gotten that. You know, I got it. I may have had my camera off, but I was sitting there the whole time listening to every word that was coming out of his mouth. And look at what I have here to show you. This is what we're collecting, guys and gals. We're collecting this.
I want one of those.
As many of these as you can, man. Just
Absolutely,
snatch them
a lot of those.
up. That's what we want to get. That's what we're working for. Getting our hands on that little thing right there. You know, as many of them as we possibly can. Yeah, definitely. But Keith, awesome presentation. We're going to go ahead and take questions from anybody that may have them. And I don't think that, yeah, that's right. I love the just do it part. You know, I love that part as well. Who was that? Yeah, that was Kenneth. Kenneth likes that part. He's like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You know, all the questions that people have, just do it. Just do it. Oh, I was trying to get a screenshot of my Bitcoin. Look at her. Look at her. All right, I'm gonna put it back up there for you. Let me put it back up there for you. Here it comes. You ready? Yeah. That's it. That's how little it is. See how it is compared to my nose? Yeah. So yeah, of course, you know, I can't take this to a store and spend it, but you know, the visual is nice. You know, the visual is nice, but it's even a better visual when you're looking at your ledger or whatever exchange you're using or whatever your wallet is, and you're looking at it there. That's the better visual. This here is just, you know, kind of fabricated. You want to look at it on your back office or, you know, wherever you are, wherever you're holding it, you know, particularly in that proof of reserve when it comes out. So guys, I think that, you know, I've been hanging out with Chavez and Sam just about all day long. And I would bet you dollars to donuts that they're probably sleeping right now. So we're not going to be, we haven't been so far graced with their presence. I've reached out to them and I haven't gotten a response just to see what they were doing. And, you know, I'm kind of okay with them being asleep because they need to get their rest. They're up and they're going all day long, doing calls and doing things all day long. So, you know, I know a lot of times Sam does set his alarm so that he can make sure that he gets up, but, you know, we do need our rest, you know, so hopefully you guys can understand that, you know, and allow them to get some rest. And, you know, we'll catch them on the next Zoom if they don't make it tonight. So I understand that, you know, I'm here in the same time zone with them now. So I get it. I always got it. And I've always was admiring the fact that and appreciating the fact that they get up or even stay awake and jump on these Zooms at, you know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning for us. So anyway, let them sleep right now. Arnold, how are you tonight?
I'm flat out awesome, flat out awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. You just blessings to all of us. And Keith, superb, my friend, simply superb. I have
Yes.
two quick questions. Number one, this presentation will be available in where?
Co-host, pop the link in the chat to show Mr. Arnold where he can go to the Stable Dow Legacy YouTube channel. This is running live right now on YouTube, and you can go there and watch it live. And as soon as I end this call, it'll be there for you to watch it from the beginning.
Awesome, awesome. Question number two. Okay, I'm ready to go. My understanding is that you, if I'm right, you must be a member, or you must be a Stable Dow member. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Stable Dow member I am, but I don't have a sponsor to go to. Who do I go to, or where do I find somebody to sign up to get going?
I think Keith will probably be your better person right now. He's doing the presentation tonight, and you are apparently resonating with his presentation and his style, and he's definitely a great leader. So you may want to just go and have a conversation with him and seeing if you are a great fit for each other. I mean,
Okay.
you may come out of that and say no, and then Keith will be able to direct and guide you to someone that you can work better with. That's what
That
leaders
sounds
do.
good.
Yeah.
Keith, can you give me information on how to connect with you? Maybe send it to me via the chat.
I will absolutely do that.
Okay.
I'll connect with you in the chat.
Okay, sounds great. Again, thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions that they want to ask Keith or myself tonight? Let's see, like, you know, it was so thorough. It's a great presentation. Does anybody have any visitors on here that may have any questions for Keith tonight? Yeah, it was an awesome presentation. So let me go back to, if you don't mind, Mr. Fred Brown and I was chatting directly in the chat. You know, Fred, if you want to, you want to raise your hand and maybe ask your question out directly so that, we can address it and maybe we can have some dialogue around it and we can gain understanding from, not just myself, but others that are here in the community. If you decide to have that dialogue, go ahead and raise your hand. If not, I'm going to leave it where we left it. Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Tammy.
How are you?
I am super excited. Every time I hear the presentation, my brother does such an excellent job. Every time I hear the presentation, I just want to sign up all over again. But I know my brother invested $25,000, but my question is to Keith, because I don't know, how long does it take to break even or make your $25,000 back?
You want me to answer that, Tammy?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you have the right leadership and they can guide you as far as putting a structure in place, because it's about strategy and putting a right strategy and structure in place, it can happen. Let me say this, that I've now hit 30 days. Actually, August 5th will be 1 month, exactly 1 month when I made that $25,500 investment. And as of in the next couple of days, I will have already doubled that amount. I'm right at just at almost at 50,000. So in the next couple of days, I will have doubled what I put in. That 25,000 will be shown up in my account as double. And so to answer your question, Kevin, it can happen. Let's say it can happen within 30 to 60 days if you have the right structure in place and the right strategy in place. So that's not going to happen for everyone, but it can definitely happen. Let's say definitely within 2 months or less. Let me say it that way.
And is that possible for a passive person as well? Or
Yes, because remember, a passive person can put a structure in place where it's just them. They can get multiple accounts. If they put the right structure in place, it can happen for a passive. Passive meaning that they didn't sponsor anyone, but they were able to get multiple accounts structured the right way to, and that's where we come in. You know, Tammy taught me, I taught my team, of course, I taught you, Kevin, my brother, and we teach. That's what it's about. Each one teach one.
Thank you.
So days. So there's a couple things to consider when you're talking about getting back your initial, because you have to consider the fact that 30% is going into the vault as well. So that's part of it is coming back. So if you just want to consider that, you are just going to be getting back your initial deposit, your initial output, right? Just see something. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, let me just add to that also is that you consider the 1%, the 2%, and based on structure and strategy, you can have 5% and 10% coming in. That's adding to that amount also that you can be qualifying for as well. So, but yeah, and then like Tammy was about to say, 30% of that is going to proof of reserve. So a portion of that will be going into your proof of reserve.
Okay. The message here. So yeah, so we have to, those are the things that you have to consider, is that, whether it's coming back at a 1% rate or whether it's coming back at the 2% rate as well. You have to consider, whether you're building, building strategy, if you're using the top-up strategy. So there's a couple of things that needs to be considered there, because if you're using the top-up strategy, it's not just coming back at, it's coming back also a little bit faster because you're getting that extra 5% kickback if you're actually using the top-up strategy. But if you avoid using any of those things right there, and let's just say you have the Cosmos package, of which, and then also if you go by way of a package, you're going to get, instant cash back, right? So you're going to get instant cash back. So that has to be counted. So you're going to count the instant cash back, and then you're going to count your daily that you're going to get back as well. So yeah, so it's about, it could take maybe like 2 weeks, 2 months, rather. I'm sorry, about 2 months. Yeah, takes about up to 10 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks, 2 months to 10 weeks, and it depends on a couple of things. So it's about 10 weeks that you can get back your initial deposit, depending on a lot of variables. Again, it could be faster than that. It could be, it could take
longer. It could take longer. It could take shorter. A lot of, like Tammy said, it's a lot of variables. If you refer others, that can play a part in it as well. So a lot of variables will determine. So we don't want everyone thinking that, oh, it's going to happen in 2 months or 10 weeks, because it could take longer depending on your investment and the different things that you're doing to determine how fast you can get your investment back. But I know for me, that's how it's working for me.
Yeah. So that's right. Jones is saying that, if you're getting that 2%, without topping up, it could be about, 2.8 months. So about about, 3 months, 10 weeks, like I said. So it's around two plus months for you to get back your initial, depending on what you're doing, because that also, if you're getting that 2%, that means that you didn't get back any initial. You didn't get back any initial. You used a top-up strategy. You didn't buy it by way of a subscription. You bought your package by way of a top-up, because those are the two different ways you can buy the packages or fund your account. You can fund it by way of a top-up strategy by making your account premium. And then when you make your account premium, then you're getting a flat out 2%. So that's flat out 2% that's coming to you. And that could take, 2 to 3 months. Or if you buy it by way of a subscription, you're going to get cash back, and so that is going to be another variable that has to be considered. Or if you're using a top-up strategy, that's another variable to be considered. So I think, you should just kind of count on, 2+ months to get back your initial.
And get with your sponsor to make sure that they can help you the best possible way as far as setting up your account or accounts strategy and structure. Get with your sponsor or your leadership so that we can help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, people putting stuff in the chat, getting the same numbers that I'm getting. Samu saying it takes about 62 days. I got about 66 days, and I got about 2.8 months. Jones is getting. So those are the comparable numbers to say that it could take 2+ months that could allow you to get that back. So Brian, you can go ahead and ask your question here. It's okay. If you want to talk about strategy, go ahead and raise your hand. How are you, Brian?
I'm well, thanks, Tammy. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's good. Yeah, thanks for that, Tammy. How is Abu Dhabi?
Oh, it's fine over here. It's fine. I'm in Dubai right now, but
Oh, you're still there. Oh, okay. Still there.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll be here for
I guess
another 2
life. I guess if you're over there, life must be pretty boring then, is it?
weeks. Actually, life is actually pretty exciting. I went to the Burj Khalifa today and went up to Sam's apartment in the Burj Khalifa, and that building is just so beautiful. It's just a beautiful building, and
Excellent.
outside it does this light show. The building just does this light show that the building just lights up, and it's just a beautiful place.
Okay, excellent. Sounds like we should be going over there.
Yes, we should be.
Just my question, Tammy, sorry, I got a couple. One is, I'm trying to work out, when I came in with multiple, what I'm calling business centers in Satoshi, in WAAS, I set up a stable DAO for each one. Was that necessary?
Yes.
Yeah, so if I set up with 7 business centers, right, in Satoshi, so obviously then I've got 7 stable DAO accounts as well. So that's the correct way to do it, is it?
That's correct.
You can't do it any other way?
No, because each account has to be whitelisted in WAAS.
Yeah.
In order for it to be whitelisted, you need to have a stable DAO account.
Okay, all right. Now, with the strategy, like I've come in with 7 business centers, set up with 7 business centers, and going by what you told me, and also a couple of videos I've watched, everyone's focusing on setting the number 1 business center, your main business center, as like I started off with 100 and then I topped it up straight away, all right, with extra money. What is the benefit of doing
after you made it premium, right?
Yeah, I made it premium. Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3 are all premiums. right? My accounts 1, 2, and 3 are all premiums. And then on the bottom row, I've got 4, 5, 6, and 7. That makes sense?
So you got 1, 2, and 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's the advantage of topping up the main center, the main one, the number 1, over that of, say, if I put an extra 600 into number 1 or 1,000 or whatever, what's the advantage of putting it up there on the number 1 rather than, say, split it in half and put, say, if I put an extra 1,000 in, putting 500 on number 2 and 500 on number 3? What's the advantage of putting it up on number 1 rather than on those 2?
So you're not really, well, you're not putting it in number 1. Your number 1 is your main, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not putting in your number 1, especially if you're building and you're looking to rank up, because if you put it in your number 1, that means that your volume is going up and you're not getting.
Tammy, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get back to you. I've got a call I've been waiting an answer for a couple of days. I need to talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Thanks, Tammy.
Welcome. All righty. So, okay, so Marcia has a guest on. If he has a question, Marcia, maybe he can raise his hand. Mr. Devon. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
How are you?
My name is Divan. I'm from Trinidad. My question is how does your company able to pay this interest? What investments you all do or make to be able to pay out this type of returns on investments?
Because the project has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it also has a budget. And it has budgeted out the amount for affiliate commissions. It has budgeted out the amount for the management fee to the company, or the management fee to the company. So it has a budget. And it's sticking to its budget, and it's sticking to its time frame. So when the project ends after 500 days, it's not one of those programs that's going to go indefinitely and it crashes and burns whenever it crashes and burns. This project has an ending. And it's going to have a soft landing, and it may continue on into the next, and in fact, it will continue on to the next project. So we'll have another phase to it and it will restart. But this particular phase will have an ending. After 500 days, or when Bitcoin reaches $100,000, the project will be over according to its budget.
All right. I understand the time frame. I understand the beginning. I understand the end. I understand the middle. What I am looking at is the investment. Where are you in, or what commodity are you investing? Is it in Bitcoin? And when Bitcoin reach 100,000, what happens if Bitcoin do not reach 100,000?
We're buying and holding Bitcoin is what we're doing.
Buying and holding.
We're buying and holding Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're buying coins and holding them and expecting its appreciation to be able to pay the investors.
Well, the investors are being paid while we wait.
Okay.
We're being paid. The budget is paying the investors while we wait for Bitcoin to appreciate, to go up to $100,000. You're getting 3x your money while we wait for Bitcoin to reach $100,000 or after 500 days. So you're going to have, in most cases, 1x back, if not your 3x or a couple of times your 3x before the project is even over. And then once the project is over and you've already gotten back your 1x 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, you still have your percentage of Bitcoin that's coming to you that's been held, because as you're getting your daily rewards, 30% of that is going to the vault, which is going towards purchasing Bitcoin. And then once the project is over and you've already gotten back your 1x to just go and show you where we are now with regards to the proof of reserve and our holdings of Bitcoin. Here. Let's see. Here. All right, can you guys see my screen?
I'm seeing it.
You see my the login screen for Satoshi?
No, I'm just seeing the screen, but it's blank.
It's blank. Oh, you're seeing a blank screen. Okay, that's not what I want you to see then. Let me stop my share. Here we go. Got it. Now you see it, right?
Yes.
All right. So what I want to show you here
Mhm.
is the Bitcoin that we have thus far. We purchase Bitcoin every day, and we continue to accumulate Bitcoin. And you can go out to weareallsatoshi.org and you can check this and keep an eye on what we're doing every single day. Just come down here to the proof of reserve custodian address. The address is there for you to watch exactly what's happening. And right now we have 150 Bitcoin that we have purchased since this program started on May, was it May 15th? Yes, May 15th. Since we started the program, we have 416 days or 415 days left to the project. And this is the amount of Bitcoin that we've purchased so far, over $4 million worth, $4.3 million. And you can see all the purchases here where we're putting money into the vault. Every time we make a purchase, all these green arrows showing that purchasing of the Bitcoin going in every day. And you can also see here where it shows that there is no outgo on this.
Okay.
Where is that? You have amount purchased here and the amount that was sold
Withdrawn.
out, withdrawn, zero.
Right.
And this continues on until Bitcoin goes up. And another thing that I may want to add is that because we're buying Bitcoin collectively as a community, we are getting it for below the market value. Like Bitcoin is at what, 30-something thousand right now. We are we're getting it for a fraction of the cost, $29,000. We're purchasing Bitcoin at somewhere around 27,000, 26, 27,000. So we're getting it for less than the market value because of the average and how we're purchasing it. So
You get it at a discount rate.
Yes.
And you're buying and holding.
And we're buying and holding. So by us buying and holding, you know, it kind of helps us to, you know, facilitate the growth or the rise, and it has its effect on the market. You know, we really believe that Bitcoin is going to go up to $100,000 before the 500 days is over. Even since we started this project, Bitcoin went up 30% since we started the project.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. clarification because my interest is in how. I know the why is how, and we know the when. My concern is always how are we doing it, and now you explain it. I'm much more comfortable with
Okay,
it. Thank you so very much for doing so.
you're quite welcome. Thank you for asking. Thanks for coming on tonight.
You're welcome.
All right, Brian, you have a question. How are you tonight? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. It's me again, Tammy. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about before. Yeah, so I was just trying to work out where you would be better off. You're better off to boost your main account, or what you're going to boost it with to split that and put it in 2 and 3.
So why don't you give me your structure again, because I have a pen and a paper, and instead of me trying to visualize what you have going on, you have a 1, which is your main, and then you made that premium, right?
Sorry, Tammy, I got these people calling me back again. Sorry, hang on.
All right. Well, we're going to talk to you some other time. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
All
no
right.
worries. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. So we're going to talk to Brian some other time. If he comes back, we're not going to take his question because he doesn't have time to ask it or get the answer. So we'll talk to him some other time. But I think I know where he's going. He's actually under me, and I've gone over this with him in the past. Does anybody have any other questions that they want to get asked or answered? Thank you, Devin. Appreciate that. All right, so if there's no other questions, Mike has a question. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Tam, how are you?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I'm just curious. Is WAAS dependent on the number of people that join, or do we still all get paid normally, regardless of how many people join?
We are going to still get paid. We're going to still get paid, but it does have a dependency on membership. Yes, that question was answered a while back. I think you may have been on that call as well. So it does have a dependency on people joining.
Okay. So because I'm concerned about people that join late. Are they going to still get their money?
People that join it, and if someone was to join on the very last day, on day 499, they still have the ability to make back 123% of their money, even if you join late. So, there's not going to be any losers at all. No one will lose because of the way it's structured. There will be no losers. I mean, there will be people that will make more than others because of the timing, but there will be no losers. And that's what makes the platform so unique.
Okay. So how does it benefit the membership for more people to come? How does that make it better?
Well, because we're able to buy more Bitcoin with it. We're able to buy and hold more Bitcoin. That is one of the main things that Sam wants to do. I think when he came on, he had a conversation or explained to everyone how, there's only 21 million Bitcoin, period. That's it. When they've been, mined, and when they go, that's it. So it's a scarcity there. And because of Bitcoin's value that it brings, there are millionaires in countries that's buying up as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. It has been noted that US is the country that has the most Bitcoin now, whereas that was, they were frowning upon it at one time. Now US has the most Bitcoin more than any other country. There's also several different, millionaires and billionaires that's also adding to their portfolio of Bitcoin. So what Sam wants us to do is get our share of the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to be around. It is going to be the currency of choice. All the other currencies will be inferior, and Bitcoin will be the main cryptocurrency that we'll be using. And so he just wants us to get our share of Bitcoin. That's the reason why he implemented the dividend package. And this may be something good for you to listen to as well, Mr. Devin. There's been a dividend project that has been implemented by Sam for the members, that on September the 24th, there's going to be a screenshot taken of your proof of reserve account, and however many Bitcoin you have at that day and time, you're going to be receiving dividends on that Bitcoin for life, as long as you don't sell it, because it's, it's like a stock, and it's going to work like a stock. If you buy a stock from any company, you're going to get a dividend on that stock as long as you hold it. But obviously, if you sell that stock, then you don't get any dividends on it, right? Because you sold it, you've already gotten, you maximize you've maximized it, and you've taken out, what your gains. But we're going to be able to get dividends on our Bitcoin as long as we are holding it. And that is going to continue to give Bitcoin its value. And I think that's really where the focus is, as far as Sam is concerned, because of what he knows that what Bitcoin is going to do. He rolled this project out with a specific timing in mind as well, because we know that the bull run is coming. The bull run is going to happen. And when the bull run happens, any of us that has Bitcoin in that vault that I just showed you, that 150 Bitcoin, all of us that are already in this program already, we have Bitcoin in that vault. It may not be a full Bitcoin, but we have some in there. All of us that are in this program have some in there. And I'm going to show you one of my accounts so that you can see exactly the Bitcoin that I have. And show you where the screenshot is going to be taken at during this time.
So on the September 24th, is that going to be the end of the Genesis block and the beginning of the growth?
No, that's going to be the screenshot. That's when he's going to do the screenshot of exactly when, however much Bitcoin you have at the time, however much Bitcoin you have in your proof of reserve. So let me just.
So it's just the beginning of the dividend distribution.
So if you were to go into your back office and log in, and you look right here, where it says Vault Horizon. All right, see that? It says Vault Horizon.
Yeah, yes.
So in my Vault Horizon for this particular account that I have 0.1464703 Bitcoin. This is the amount of Bitcoin that I have in this right here. This is my proof of reserve account right here. This is my contribution to the reserve. So out of that 150 Bitcoin that I showed you there, for this 0.146 of that 150 Bitcoin belongs to this account. So on September the 24th, however amount of Bitcoin you have in this account at that day and time is the amount of Bitcoin that you're going to be getting dividends on forever, unless you sell it. If you sell portions of it, then whatever you have left, you'll get dividends on that. If you decide to hold all of it, you're going to get dividends on that. If you sell all of it, then you get no dividends on it.
And we can also get more dividends if we add to it, right?
Exactly. Well, no, after the 24th, no. You can still get more Bitcoin, but you're only going to be getting dividends on what you have in your account on September 24th, because that's what that date is for, because that's when the time and date stamp is going to happen on the 24th, and the time and date stamp is going to be capturing this information out of everybody's account. How much Bitcoin is there? And then that's
But
how
then,
much. Go ahead.
okay, but then when the growth block begins, I guess maybe about a year after that, they'll do another snapshot for that.
Possibly,
one.
he didn't say that he would. Now, I can't speak to that, but the growth block is going to be the thing that causes this platform to continue. We talk about a beginning, middle, and end, but when the growth block is going to allow us to continue on to this, because there can be a growth block 1, a growth block 2, and growth block 3, and we can continue on with the growth blocks, continuing to do what we're doing through the growth blocks. And there'll be other components that will be added to this platform and the growth block and the projects as we go along, because they're always thinking of different things that they're going to do. So we don't have all the details of what the growth block is going to bring us, but we know it's going to be, it's going to continue to add value. It's going to be more value that's going to be added. That's why it's there. And that's why there will be more growth blocks.
And with the promissory note, will Sam let us borrow money so we can use it towards this, or
I
is
don't
it
really
for
speak to
something else?
Sam's promissory note too much, because I don't want to be saying something about his promissory note that he didn't promise, and I'm not clear on exactly what he's doing with that, because some people he's saying, I'm going to give you $100, and some people, so he's doing different things. So I don't speak to that at all. I'm just going to keep it real. That's a conversation that I believe that everybody needs to have with Sam directly. Hey, Samuel, what is happening? Glad you guys are here tonight. You're welcome. Hi, guys. Glad you guys were able to make it here in time. There you go. Hi, Chavez. What's happening? You're my dude.
So
right
anyways,
here.
a lot has been happening. Bromance has been happening. I set Chavez some very, very large hurdles in order to make sure that he delivers before he's coming here. So, he now understands. He's now on well, no, Tammy's still above your level, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
He's getting there. I told everybody you guys are probably asleep. I said, just forgive them. They're probably asleep, and they should be. I hope that they are. And look at that, guys. They're not even asleep. I was hoping that you were sleeping, getting some rest. They're not even asleep. They're still here.
Yeah. We're working.
Working.
Right. Time's ticking, guys. Time's ticking. You're either taking action or you're just wasting away. You're created by some magic, and you're just going to let magic dissipate like that? Come on, guys. Look, I'm in my empty room.
On the floor.
Yeah, of course. See, very empty. Well, I have Chavez now. But you have to understand, right? It's just, I love empty. I hate people. Because people are just not really nice to each other. Okay? And I just hate getting in the middle of all that. So my job here is just tell everyone, empty your contact list. Do not call people for 3 days and wait for people to call you. See who calls. There has to be someone who cares about you, who wonders why you're offline for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
The objective really is to make room for better friends. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's uncomfortable, but if you don't get rid of one guy from your room full of, people you think are cool and you want to keep forever, then you can't squeeze me in because you're space is already all taken up by people who have not got the perspective I have. I'm sure they have knowledge, I'm sure they're smart, I'm sure they're great in their own way, but come on. Let me give you some perspective. You know, and if I come into the room after you kick someone out and you don't like what I say, you can just tell me to leave and I'll gladly leave. And you just bring that friend back in. But I want you to put me in your room. I want you to understand what I am able to do once I'm in that room, how I can touch you, and through that, transfer my wisdom to all your friends. Please give me that opportunity, guys. Chavez is the first person in my empty room. Yeah, he's happy. It only took you what? 10 months? Yeah, 10 months.
Nice.
But that's the thing, right? I was just FOMOing him. I'm saying, I have an empty room for you. It's not even got a bed. But you're welcome to it. But first, do this. And he's been working for free ever since. You see, the thing is, if Chavez asks me for money, he's not the right person. Billionaires do things in a way that does not require us to pay. That's why we are billionaires. Okay? If I'm required to pay to play, then I'm just a millionaire, which is still pretty good. But when you don't pay to play, you just make up the game as you go and play all day. Then everybody wants to be part of that game. And when everybody wants to be part of that game, guess what? Everything's for free around you. Voila. I know this doesn't make much sense to many of you, but this Zoom call is recorded. Play it back to yourself once every week, and it will make sense as long as you are part of these Zooms every single day. Just play back what I just said once every week, and you will understand a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, just like a good movie. What I just said. Tammy, I mean, she's 90% there already, but you know, Tammy's tired. Yes, I know.
Don't look tired, Sam.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good. Excuse me?
It's just so great that, you know, I could send a helicopter and then pick you up, and then we leave all the losers on the freeway behind, and then we just land in a remote desert that can't be, well, accessed, even if you are driving a four-wheel drive. This is what we do all day, every day, every day. That is why your leaders are here, and they are never, ever in a position to lead this forever family. Because we all made ourselves a promise. Yeah. We all made ourselves a promise to be better to ourselves. And knowledge, wisdom, and the spread of knowledge and wisdom needs to be paid for through what we're doing right now. So Let's make the most underpaid profession, but most deserving profession in the world. The most overpaid profession in the world. Teachers, do you want to get a pay rise? Well, we're all teachers here. I want to give you all a pay rise, right?
Uh-oh. I wasn't the one that was tired. Sam didn't have his battery pack with him. You know why? He's been giving battery packs away for 3 or 4 days now. I don't know how many battery packs Sam has given away, and Chavez. So he probably didn't even have one with him for his own self. And so his phone probably died. Oh, Mike, did that answer your question? Did you get your question answered, Mike? We'll just take this other question.
Yes.
See if Sam comes back. Okay, awesome. Awesome.
The mindset of a billionaire is
Yeah.
different. Tammy,
Yes.
So I saw some of the videos of you guys out there, and I wish I could have been there. Definitely working on renewing my passport so I don't miss the next event, my brother and I. But I saw the food. Oh my goodness. Was it as good as it looked?
Yeah, it really was good. All catered. It really was good food. All different kinds food, cultural food, Indian food, Arab food, and it was all good, very tasty. So I like trying new things. I try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just to see how I like it. And it's good. I like trying stuff. So all the food was really good. Very, very tasty. And oh my gosh, but the food that was really good was when we went to the compound. We went to Sam's compound. He has a compound where he, I think I may have told the story how he, he houses prisoners. He bought a 400-room hotel and he houses prisoners that were released. And he houses those prisoners and he kind of takes care of them and everything. So we met there and he has this big, oh, here you, they're back. I'm glad you guys are back. So Sam, I was just telling them.
Yeah, keep going. We heard everything.
You heard everything? Why am I hearing an echo? There you go. I was just telling them because Keith was asking me about the food. Because Keith didn't have his passport, so he couldn't come. Because I offered him one of my Bitcoin to come, but he wasn't. By the way, Chavez and Sam, Keith hit Sheba yesterday. So yes, so I offered him a Bitcoin to come. That's right. To come to the square table, but he didn't have his passport in order, so he wasn't able to come. But he noticed the food that we had, and I was telling him how the food was really good. He said it looked good, but I was telling him the food that I really, really enjoyed the most was what we had at the compound. That was so good, and I think that was all Chinese brand. And we sat around this huge round table that it had a carousel on top of, like a carousel table on top, and we just was able to turn that carousel, whatever dish you want, just turn the carousel until you get to whatever dish you want and you just help yourself. And that was the tastiest stuff ever because I like spicy food and that stuff was so spicy, but it was so good. We ate with chopsticks. That was my favorite meal that I had for over the past few days. That was my favorite. Yeah. There you go. Let me make you guys co-host again. Yes, so that was my favorite, Sam. So thank you for that. And I was also telling them that you must have given away all your your battery packs, because you were giving them away all weekend as well. You and Chavez giving away power packs to everybody all weekend long. Wait, you mute yourself.
Cartages. Ammo.
Oh, come on. Don't scare the children. Don't scare the children, please. Okay. I mean, look, we're just introducing technology into a framework that accelerates society and accelerates trust and transparency in society. Okay, we're just introducing technology to accelerate trust and transparency. All right, no talking about ammunition, no talking about cartridges, no talking about Colts, please. Okay, I know you're excited. All right, but guys, we're just here to build accelerated trust. Okay, the internet helped accelerate trust. That's why we have trillion-dollar companies, because the internet exists. You have to understand. But what would be able to make more and more and more? Well, it's you guys. Okay. The accelerated trust through social commerce. Okay. Peer-to-peer connection, a family, is just going to be what reduces a lot of waste in society. So that is why, I'm not really in the mood for much sleep these days, because it's very important that we continue to drive the point home. And please, bring a friend, okay? I understand I'm just talking and I'm giving energy to these people, but you know what? Life's not all about money. I'm going to make you guys millions, but then you're going to realize, oh shit, money's useless. There's so many cool things that Sam does that unfortunately money can't get me into. So I will forever be there, because what is mine is yours already as soon as you join, okay? Without even you putting in a cent, because then we're connected. But please, even if you do nothing but bring a friend, help me get to 1 billion people so that I can educate 1 billion people, okay? That's what I want. I want to educate 1 billion people and leave the other uneducated 7+ billion people, well, working for us. Oh, well. Yay. Thanks, Tammy.
More Bitcoin.
All right. I got another Zoom. I gotta go.
20 minutes.
You have 2 more minutes. All right.
Okay.
I need you to work on something.
Yeah. Coming.
Chavez, I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, I'll be there.
If you're going to be late, let me know so I can sleep in.
I was trying to catch some cockroaches with this, right? So this is still here because, I'm not giving up.
You haven't caught any yet, Sam?
No.
Not yet.
They're smart. See, they're really so smart. But look, man. 2 more minutes, okay?
Okay, coming.
2 more minutes, guys.
That's it. We'll take the 2 minutes.
Sure. So we have an ANZAC Zoom in 20 minutes.
What kind of Zoom?
Australian Zoom.
Oh, ANZAC. Okay. Yep.
Hey, we have a couple of hands raised.
Yep.
You want to answer those?
Yep. I'm Brian, I'm gonna get with you offline for your strategy piece. But I'm gonna go ahead.
What was the Was today's call about funnel?
So, Ms. Garcia, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, what was your question?
Good night to you. And Chavez, we love you some Chavez. So, Tommy, when I put up my hand, it was because something triggered. So you were talking about the screenshot and the dividends.
Oh,
So I wanted to ask if a person came in after that screenshot was taken, nothing for that person. Like
she's
a brand
talking
new
about the
person.
dividends. You're talking about the dividends, and if it's a snapshot of a time and date stamp of what is in your proof of reserve, and then whatever's there is what you're going to get dividends on. And if you come in after that, then you will not be getting dividends. Is that right, Chavez?
24th September.
After the 24th of September, if you come in after that, then there's no dividends.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed that. I want to make sure I heard that correct, Tammy. So only the people that come in, what's the date? September
24th.
September 24th. So anyone that comes in after September the 24th will not qualify for dividends?
Right, because
Yes.
they won't have any Bitcoin at that time. The snapshot, the date and time stamp is going to happen on the 24th.
Oh, okay. That's huge. Okay.
Spilling some tea.
What? Spill some tea. Spill some tea. Go ahead.
Sam is there. Next room. So spilling some tea.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
So Sam is going to make a very big announcement tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
So bring all your people in. Everyone. Very big announcement. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
When
So yeah, let's see each other for breakfast. And yes, I'm coming.
That's only a little bit of tea you spilled, Chavez. You just spilled a little teeny drop.
This announcement. Thank you all. Export feature is going to be introduced.
We can't hear you.
Sam is around. Sam is around me. I cannot spill more tea. He will kill me right now.
But type it in the chat then. Was that too much evidence? Okay, well, tell us when the announcement is going to be made. You didn't even say when. US UK prime time tomorrow?
UK prime time tomorrow and US prime time tomorrow.
We don't have a US prime time on Saturdays.
Okay, then
UK prime time tomorrow. This is the big announcement.
big announcement.
Okay.
That's gonna change everything.
Game
Because,
changer.
yeah, we got to know you. We got to know all the leaders. Now that we know everyone, that we have spent a lot of time, we didn't let you guys sleep. We captured you with so much information. We give you so much responsibilities.
Please come.
So value the space that
That's it? Okay.
Yes. So more downlines.
Hey, Tammy,
Yes.
I have a question. If you
Mhm.
have multiple accounts,
Mhm.
do you get dividends for each account?
Yes.
Yes, yes, why not? You get Bitcoins for all the accounts,
All
Oh,
accounts.
goodness.
Yes.
but
Oh,
make sure all the accounts are KYC at stable down.
wow. Let me say that
Right.
backwards. Wow. That's powerful.
Yep.
If you're not,
You're frozen, Chavez. Oh, now you're gone. Yep. So I'm glad I mentioned that because it looked like some people didn't know it, didn't understand it or whatever. So now we know on September the 24th. So you want to get your Bitcoin amount in that proof of reserve that I showed you in your back office. You want to get that number up as high as possible. And how do you do that? From your income. Because all of your income, 30% of your income goes to the proof of reserve, right? And that's what brings that Bitcoin number up. So you want to get that number up as high as possible because that's what you're going to be getting lifetime dividends on, is that particular number. You'll still be able to do withdrawals and things after it because anything after the 24th does not qualify for the dividends. So all you got to do.
my phone died.
I know. I
And-
know that. Let me see.
Yeah.
Shabazz.
And I quickly found a charger. So the battery packs that we handed over to you,
They're gone, right?
you should keep that with you.
Well, the driver took mine. I'm still waiting for him to give it back to me. I told him in Indian language to give me my power pack. Remember? Shabazz is frozen again. So yes, UK prime time Zoom is every day. They have it 7 days a week, 2 p.m. Eastern time. UK prime time, which is 7 p.m. UK time. Okay. Every day they have this every day.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now, but your face is frozen.
It's frozen.
It's frozen, yeah. We can hear you though. So you
Let
can
me
speak.
rejoin.
The link is the same link that is always used for UK prime time at 2 p.m. It's the same link. It's nothing special about the link. It's the same call that happens every single day. And it's posted out on the We Are All Satoshi site. It's also posted in the Stable DAO Legacy site. It's posted all over. So it's that same call that happens every day. Okay. I have no idea what the announcement is going to be. But I know that there is some things that are brewing. But I didn't think that anything that was brewing was going to come up to be an announcement so soon. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. Ms. Garcia, did you get your question answered?
I did,
Okay.
but I just wanted to say that it's a good thing I asked that question. I knew about the part of the screenshot and everything, but like I may want to invite somebody, I don't know when they may come, So after the 24th,
No dividends.
Right.
Yeah, they could still come in. They could still do what we're doing
And
now. They could
there's a
still
lot of other things to gain from too,
say it again.
Yes. I said there's a lot of other things to gain from.
Oh yeah,
But,
I mean the dividend thing
and-
is something that Sam just added just
Mhm.
recently, just a few weeks back. He just added this piece the dividends he just added, because you don't get dividends on cryptocurrency. And of course, Sam always got to do something different. So you get dividends on stock, but you're not going to find any cryptocurrency out there giving you any kind of dividends. So
oh, Tommy, now that I'm speaking to you on this call, I wanted to say that you turned Sam from an alien to a human. I see Sam putting hearts in the chat and doing heart-shaped fingers. Oh my God. Love it. Oh my God. You are good. You are good, Tommy. Good. So we'll have to call somebody Sammy because it's Tammy and Sam.
Yeah, I call him
What
Sammy.
Sammy?
Yeah, we have a chat, Sammy Gobi Tammy. So we had to put an eye on Sam's name to match me and Gobi. Sammy Gobi Tammy.
When I see Sam put a heart in the chat, I say, what is this? Sam, you are putting Sam with feelings. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Sam is he's got a lot of love, he really does.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
He's more emotional than anybody. Yeah. He's very emotional, even though he doesn't.
I could see.
But he's very private at the same time. He's a private, emotional kind of guy.
Oh, here comes Chavez.
Here Chavez.
Okay, I'm putting my hand and muting. Thanks very much, Tommy.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Got it. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. time, Sam is gonna announce something really, really incredible, and that will allow you guys to have the and the is we need real people. We need more people.
You're breaking up, Chavez.
People.
Okay, now you said we need real people. Sam was going to have an announcement. What did you say before that?
So we just need real people. We don't need so that announcement is going to accelerate
okay,
your speed of recruitment, because see what value we are creating here is not based on something which is like not a typical asset, but the value that we are creating with the community and the power and the energy which we are handing out to the community is invaluable, right? So this invaluable energy that you all are about to receive after 500 days from now is Bitcoins.
Yes.
So we want more people to hold on to more Bitcoins so that we all can grow together. That's the goal.
Yes.
And that is what we have been talking about from last 5 days. So
it's true.
Now
you are breaking up.
And what? Am I still breaking up?
You're good now.
Okay. So the dark side of the room is having a good connection. Okay, perfect. So I just left the empty room because my phone died. So empty room has no charger. It has nothing. It is just an empty room.
Hmm.
So the accelerated growth of your organization will be ensured by this decision,
Okay.
so that we all, you know, create value, and that value, you know, that value makes you invincible. And that's it.
Hmm. So this announcement is coming tomorrow. It's going to help us all accelerate because we need people.
So the announcement will not help, but the outcome of the announcement will help you all after the effect
Got it.
to create some real value in this industry. And as far as I am concerned, Sam is concerned, that the mission that we have is to transform this industry and bring affiliate marketing 2.0.
Yep.
So get ready. You know, it is going to be big, bigger, bigger, and the biggest.
That big, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Because you, sis, now you know how crazy we are, right?
Yep.
So this abnormality that we possess has to be, transmitted.
Yes. I've always knew how crazy Sam was. Now I really know how crazy you are. I've seen you in crazy action. But it's fun crazy at the same time. Yeah.
Because we need to live our lives and embrace what we do. And I just do my part with my heart, 100%. I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't feel like sleeping, and that's why I'm gonna, wake up my driver right now, and head to Yvonne's hotel, and just crash into her room and do Australian Zoom with her right now because she's here.
Yes, you can do it live.
Yeah, we can do it live. So last night, Eric was leaving from Dubai, and it was 3:30 a.m. I crashed into Eric's hotel and we did Zoom together.
Nice. That's right, because Eric, his connections are back in the States, so it was a great time to connect.
So he took all the learning, all the responsibilities from here, and I believe all the attendees, all the members are now in the action mode.
Yep.
Already, because they now you all know us.
Yep.
Since we did not do any fancy MLM
And stuff, huh?
shit. No, that's not stuff. That is shit. So we tried to be very real, very transparent, and we still are, and we will be very transparent.
Yes. Yep. Transparency. So that's all we saw for the past few days. More of it.
Exactly. And you know what? Sam, so just updating the community, Sam got rid of his security team, his bodyguards, his limited edition Rolls Royce, so that leaders who are here, they feel like, you know, he's a normal human being who just wanted to, be real with people. I mean, uh, you know how it is, right? It's
Mhm.
it's it's just like uh, when you have something and you don't, wanna show off, but when you unintentionally, just show it, people think that you're showing off.
Mhm.
So we did not do anything that could, demean or hurt the sentiments of people, those who were here. We sat together on the floor, we talked about everything, we just brainstormed a lot. This
Mhm.
is this is all about creating value
Yes.
with the same intentions. And when we are able to create value with same intentions, this industry takes over everything. You know what is the potential of affiliate marketing industry? We can onboard Mercedes and sell Mercedes cars in an affiliate model. Yes, we can do that. Voila, I can do that.
Yes. Mhm.
So I believe all the leaders who left and who are about to leave will take a message and a learning and will realize this responsibility and will carry, forward like a legacy.
Mhm.
And that is important.
It is a legacy.
Yep. So since Sam asked me to go to the server room in 2 minutes, I'm gonna go to the server room in 2 minutes. But
It's been longer than 2 minutes. He asked you to
exactly,
do that 15 minutes ago.
exactly. So I'm ready to get some.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us.
Mhm.
So I'll see you in 5
Couple of
hours.
hours. Yeah, a couple of hours.
Yeah, make sure you get some sleep.
Yep. I'm gonna sleep on Sam's couch
Okay. Where's Sam going to sleep? On the floor, right?
on the floor.
In the bathroom.
Amazing.
It's been an amazing few days, that's for sure. Really amazing.
It's just, it's very difficult to go to Burj Khalifa and take all the security clearances and then just go up and, sleep on the Chanel bed in the Versace apartment. It's like, it's a lot of work.
I'm glad I went. I've always wanted to go inside, so I'm glad that I was in there. I went in.
I mean, it's nothing but it takes a lot of efforts. In that time, you know, I just finish 2 Zooms.
It doesn't take that long, Chavez.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take it. When I come, I'll go up there. I'll go through the security clearance and then I'll go and sleep on the Chanel bed. How about that?
Okay, okay. You deserve that.
Since it's always vacant, I'll go to the Burj Khalifa and I'll stay in that. I'll stay in Sam's room. Sam's
Okay,
apartment.
that's yours.
That'd be mine, yes. All right, well, you better go do what Sam asked you to do before he comes here and snatch you up.
Yeah.
Tell him to leave the roaches alone.
Mhm, mhm.
All right, so thank you,
Yeah.
Chavez. See you next time. Everybody say
Right.
bye to Chavez.
Bye,
Bye,
Goodbye, Chavez.
Chavez.
Thank you
For
for
everything.
everything.
Get some
Bye,
sleep.
Bye,
Chavez.
Chavez.
Goodbye. Thank
Tammy, good
you.
night, Chavez.
Jesus.
Good night, everybody.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Good night, Chavez. Thank you.
Love you some Chavez.
Good night, Chavez.
All right, so Keith, you want to ask the question or can we just go ahead and end here? Or you want to ask that question?
You answered it in the chat.
Oh, I did, okay, cool. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the call from here. And
Play
I'm
the
going
theme
to,
song, Tommy.
excuse me? Yes. Guys, tomorrow, on Monday, see you at the call tomorrow. See you, on the call tomorrow.
If you're looking for an opportunity to live life to the fullest and be free. If you're looking for an opportunity to achieve more than you've ever dreamed. Don't let your doubt hinder your chance to grow. We brought you here cause we want you to know there's so much more God wants your life to show. So shake off all the limits and give this a go. This ain't a sprint, it is a marathon. Winners never quit, gotta keep pressing on. There's no limit when you're a champion. We are all Satoshi. We all deserve to have a life that's free. If you got the nerve, I dare you to succeed. Stable that works with what you start to dream. We are all Satoshi. Satoshi. Yeah. Satoshi. Satoshi. Yeah. Oh, Satoshi. 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 We are all Satoshi.
Bye, bye-bye, Satoshi. See you, Satoshis. Good night.